The Prince Albert Sports Hall of Fame is proud to recognize Rene Quintal in the Builder category. Rene Quintal is a name synonymous with volleyball in Prince Albert. As a volleyball player, Rene was a member of the 1995 Prince Albert Toppers team that won silver at Nationals.
Yeah, I think my parents wanted me to try a lot of different sports. In the winter I played hockey. I was involved in indoor soccer in the winter, and in the spring I would be playing softball. When I was in high school I took a liking to both volleyball and basketball.
Rene was I'll call an athlete that worked hard to get the best out of who he was. That's the kind of guy that you want on your team. Someone that would he was gritty, he would work hard, had a lot of energy. And so yeah, that was who he was as an athlete.
The things I remember, he was a very hard worker. So there was no practice, but every morning the boys would come in at 8 o'clock, they'd be there and they'd work on their volleyball. But it's not a practice. They just loved the game and they would come in and work on their skills.
Rene was an assistant coach with the University of Saskatchewan Huskies from 1999 to 2001. In 2001, he helped guide the Junior Huskies 20U team to a national championship title.
It was actually at a provincial team camp. I was helping out my high school coach Dale Regal with some evaluations, and then the University of Saskatchewan head coach Brian Gavlis was there, and he asked me, would you like to be a part of the men's team in a coaching practicum role? And I said sure, and I really didn't know what I was getting into, and then when I got into it, it really basically changed the course of my education, where I was able to learn under a master coach. And it was basically volleyball 101 every day.
In 2002, Rene became the St. Mary's High School volleyball coach and has had continued success with multiple gold medals under his belt.
He was already quite an accomplished coach when he started working with me, and I think we made a good team. We worked together and we had some success together.
He loved to win. Yeah, and very technically sound. In high school, we would have won 2 provincial titles, and then all 4 years of the club team for Bananas.
In 2003, Rene started coaching with the Prince Albert Volleyball Club, and over 20 years of coaching, the club has amassed 9 provincial gold medals across 3 different age categories, ranging from under 15 to under 18. He's also coached 13 different club teams at the national level.
He's a analytics type coach, but he also understands there's a peer dynamic and there's a relationship aspect that has to happen within his teams. He's very gifted at making players feel a part of the team in some way and trying to get the best out of them, and so finding what they're good at and giving them a role within that specific team.
Rene was the founder of the Prince Albert Atomic Volleyball Program in 2007. The program developed youngsters from kindergarten through to grade 6, with many of these players participating in provincial and national team programs.
He's coached everything from the little atomic volleyball where they start as little kids all the way up to provincial team and obviously high school. His knowledge base and his ability to bring the best out of his players, like he could have coached anywhere. And so we're fortunate that he stayed in our community.
I think when you start with kids young and they learn the game, that passion is cultivated when they're very young, and they continue to develop that passion.
Currently, Rene is a Volleyball Canada coach, developer, and learning facilitator. He has enjoyed success at every level he's coached at, but his most powerful contribution in the sport is how he has positively impacted the lives of young players, helping them to develop their potential, not only as athletes, but as people.
Well, I think we see it just through the quality of our city and all the leaders we have. And it was someone gave to them by being a coach, and we're seeing those people give back now and being coaches in the future.
He's done so much and sacrificed so much of his time for a lot of kids, and he's had a lot of success both provincially and nationally too with those teams.
He's a very dedicated person, and his love and his passion for sports, particularly volleyball, is very evident. Sharing his passion and getting others to share the same thing, I think that's kind of a goal or a mission for him.
The Prince Albert Sports Hall of Fame is proud to welcome Rene Quintal in the Builder category.